do you mean I'm not connected to demons? Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Priestess Talk. I am Priestess ᴜᴏᴏᴜ and today we are going to talk about individual connections to the demonic divine and why you should never let anybody define your connection to demons or the demonic divine. This is one of my biggest pet peeves, and it is something that irritates me and irks me so much, is when people come in and they're like, you're not connected to demons. Well, you don't work with demons. Well, you don't work with them because you don't work with them like I do, so you can't possibly be working with demons. So my biggest problem with this is, first of all, the spiritual world is big enough for everybody. Like, get over yourselves. Just because somebody doesn't work with demons like you do doesn't mean they're not working with demons. They're working with demons differently. They are working and connecting with them in a different way. This can happen. This is completely fine. Also, people are going to have different connections to the demonic divine. People are going to connect differently, and people are going to find ways that work for them, which is why I always say, what I offer is not an absolute. This is what works for me. This is what my coven teaches. These are the methods that we've developed that work for us. If you find somebody else whose teachings resonate better with you, go and do those teachings. You do not have to follow one set of rules. You can also take some of my teachings and some of someone else's teachings and put them together. You can experiment. You can play around with the energies. You can figure out the method that works best for you. Nobody has the right to tell you, though, that just because you're not doing it like them or just because you're not connecting like them doesn't mean that you're not connected. It's actually the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. It's like, we are on the left-hand path. We're not gatekeepers. We're not gatekeeping, your work with demons just because it's different. There's lots of different spiritual practices. There's lots of different ways to do things. The goal should be to find the method that works right for you and to experience your own individual connection to the demonic divine. I'm serious. I have had people tell me, oh, because you work with demon companions, you're not working with demons. So it says right in the 괜ᴜᴜᴄᴏ that payment grants familiars. Right in the literature, demon companions are a thing. They are a genuine experience that has been, like, historically speaking, working with demon companions, working with demon familiars, working with demon guardians. This has just happened. This is something that has happened. Conjurers conjure demons. We connect with demons. King Solomon was a conjurer who originally conjured the original 72 in the 괜ᴜᴜᴜ. There are not just 72 demons out there. There are many, many, many more. So I always find it really funny that people are like, oh, well, you can't do this because you're doing it wrong. So I'm connecting to the spiritual world wrong. That's what you're saying. Okay, even though it's working for me and I'm getting amazing and incredible results, I mean, every month I have more money coming in. Thank you, Mammon. Like, if you're getting results from the work that you're doing, don't let anybody else tell you what you're doing is wrong. Don't let anybody else talk down your experiences, and don't let anybody else tell you that your connection to the demons is wrong. If you are having genuine experiences, if you are experiencing results, if you are connecting, and if you are having, powerful and profound experiences, continue to go with them. Like, go with them. People are like, oh, well, what if I'm worried? What if I connect with a sludge entity or a malicious entity? What if I connect with something that's dangerous? You are going to know really fast. You are going to know really fast if what you connect with is dangerous, because your life is going to start to fall apart. You're going to start to notice things around you going wrong. And I'm not talking about going wrong in a way where you get something better. Like when I worked with Mammon, yeah, I say this all the time. He literally destroyed my life, but he destroyed a life I didn't want. Like, that's the thing. I was clinging to a life that was not serving me. I was clinging to a reality that was keeping me imprisoned where I was. I had asked Mammon to help me with all these things, and I would not let go of where I was. I held on to it. I clutched it, and I just couldn't let go of it. So he blew it up. He blew it all up for me. And then what I got was like 1,000,000,000 times better. And it just keeps getting better. I'm going to tell you, after this year, I cannot believe everything that is happening and everything that's opening up. It's like Mammon has just entirely shifted the playing field, and there is so much opportunity before me. There is so much, and I'm so excited for what we're building. I'm so excited for everything we're building. We're going to be working at getting the Demon Temple. We're actually going to start doing retreats. We are going to start doing more classes. We have so much stuff coming, and it's all because of the opportunity that Mammon has opened up for me. So I'm so grateful for that. But now, if you're connected to something dangerous, you're going to notice, because things are always going to go bad. You're going to have things crash that doesn't lead to a positive. You're going to just struggle. You're going to have sickness. If people around you are going to, have problems as well, you're going to notice there's a sickly feeling that comes when you connect to an entity that is malicious and that wants to see you fall. There are spiritual attacks. You'll have nightmares. You'll have horrible dreams. I mean, I have actually gone through different trainings where I have infected myself with these different entities because I wanted to see, first of all, if I could get them off me. Second of all, how to get them off me. I don't recommend doing this for anybody. This is basically for my own education, so that I can teach people who have these problems how to remove these entities and how to basically cleanse them, and the techniques that one can use to completely rid themselves of these things. So there is a lot of there's a lot of reasons why I've done that. But if you connect to something negative, you're going to know. But if you are connected to a demon, if you're connected to your demon companions and you're having results, you are having great experiences, you're having great moments of connection, you're excited, you're enthusiastic, and then someone comes along and goes, well, you're connecting wrong. You can't possibly be connected to them. How the heck do they know? Seriously, how do they know? Are they you? Are they in your body? Are they living your life? No, they're not. They've literally met you and made a judgment on your spiritual path just because it's different from theirs. Wow. That's just, it bothers me because it happens so much. And so many people I know are starting to connect. They're starting to have experiences. They're starting to feel empowered on this path. They're starting to feel empowered with their connection with the demons, and suddenly some person comes along and goes, well, you're doing it wrong, so can't possibly work. And then they shut down. They shut down the gifts, they shut down their connection, and they stop moving forward into something that is beautiful. If you have found the method of connecting to the demonic divine that works for you, and if you have found a way to receive messages from them, to manifest with them, to work with them, that resonates with you, go with it. Do not let somebody who doesn't live your life and doesn't know your path dictate to you and tell you what your experience is with the demonic divine. Don't let people knock down your experiences. Part of a spiritual path and part of any spiritual path is to be enthusiastic. It is to be enthusiastic, and it is to have fun with this path. You want to have fun with it, you want to enjoy it, and you want to build up that celebration, that enthusiasm. When you're connecting to demons, when you are connecting to the demonic divine, you want to celebrate that. You want to celebrate that. You want to have fun with it. It's a fun path. Like, yeah, there's serious elements to it, and you always want to treat the demons with respect. You do. That is one thing that's important. You want to treat the demons with respect. But it's not just going to be cutthroat, like, this is how it is. No, there's a lot of silliness. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun moments, because demons know that laughter is a high vibrational energy, which can elevate you, which can open up your energies and help manifest things for you. And they also know that silly moments and moments that are unexpected can help to break perceptions. So if you have perceptions that keep you locked in a certain pattern and prevent you from actually seeing and experiencing what they want you to, so they might have a message for you, and because you have a certain perception of how things are, you actually can't perceive that message. Your brain won't perceive it. You'll naturally just tune it out because you're locked in this perception. Sometimes they will do unexpected things to break those perceptions, to open your energies up so that you can receive the messages from them. I have had some of the most silliest and ridiculous moments when connecting with them. They're fun though. That is part of it. That's part of the journey. Connecting, having fun with the energies, having fun with your path, and having fun with manifestations. Manifestations should not be dull and rigid. None of this should be dull and rigid. It should be exciting. Spirituality is beautiful. And like I said, yeah, there's times where you take it seriously. I always give offerings. I always am respectful. I always connect with them. I do things for the demons that they ask of me, but I also have fun with it. There's a balance between the two. There is a balance between opening up the energies and just allowing them to flow and be free. You don't want to just shut everything down and lock everything down. That'll stagnate your energies. It'll stagnate your growth, and it'll actually prevent you from receiving some of the gifts that they have. Working with demons is a lot of fun. They understand our world. They understand the world we live in. They understand who we are. They understand us as humans. They understand our world. They understand why we want material things. They understand why we want to have experiences. They understand why we're here. And they also understand that this life is meant to be fun. It is meant to be fun. It is meant to have these silly, playful moments. So don't judge them. If you're connecting with them and you're experiencing results and you're having fun with it, don't judge those moments. Let them unfold. Let them expand. Let the energies grow. That's what I've done, and I just keep getting more and more. I just keep manifesting more and more. I keep working with them. I keep connecting with them, and they keep giving me gifts. They give me knowledge. They give me wisdom. They help me on my journey. They are my mentors and my guides, and every step of the way walking with them, I am learning more and more. I am manifesting more and more, and I literally live an amazing and profound life. And it's because I just didn't listen to people who told me that I was wrong. So don't let people tell you that you're wrong. And like I said, the methods I teach are what works for me. It might not work for everybody, and that is fine. That is completely fine. I think it's beautiful that we have so many different people out there with so many different ways to connect. I think it's beautiful that we have so many teachers that are revealing the methods that they are using to get success. That helps everybody, because then everybody you can watch these different, you can watch all these different videos, you can watch these different teachers, and you can be like, okay, well, that works, and that works, and that works, and I'm going to try blending this and this and this, and oh, look, I found a formula that works for me. And that is the goal. That is the end goal right there, is to find the path that resonates with you and to find the methods that work for you. Not one method is not going to work for everybody, and that is part of the beauty and diversity of this world. There are many different methods, many different ways to connect. And if you find one that works for you, don't let anybody tell you that it is wrong. And don't let anybody tell you that the way you're connecting with demons is wrong. I remember I have a friend, and she is an atheist, so she's very grounded and doesn't believe in a lot of this stuff. And I remember I was explaining to her once, I was like, okay, yeah, well, I've been told by people that what I do is wrong, and, connecting with demon companions is fake, and blah, 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 blah. And she just looked at me and she said, so basically, this is from a non-spiritual person's perspective. You have a group of people telling you that you are communicating with your imaginary friends wrong, because you're not communicating with your imaginary friends like they communicate with their imaginary friends. And I stopped, and it's like, well, to the outside world, yeah, we're all just communicating with something that's imaginary. So why do we all have to knock each other down? Why can't we all work together? Why can't we all realize that there's different methods? Why can't we realize that the spiritual world is big enough? We want this path to be taken seriously. We want, to grow this path. I want to help people to connect with demons who are drawn to connect with demons. And to do that, we have to expand this path. We have to expand it, but we also have to stop infighting, and we have to allow, diversity. We have to allow different thought. We have to allow different ways of connecting, because it's not going to be the same for everybody. And the only way that we're actually going to legitimize this path in a more mainstream way is if we stop fighting and work at growing it, work at defining it, and work at sharing the possibility with people. That's one of the beautiful things about this path. That is absolutely one of the beautiful things about this path, is the ability to connect with others, to share what we do, to share our experiences, and to share our connections with the demonic divine. We shouldn't be attacking each other for those experiences, and we shouldn't be cutting people down because their experiences are different than ours. We should realize that there are multiple layers of the spiritual world, and there's multiple ways to connect. And they're going to be different for everybody. There's different aspects, different facets, different dimensions. I mean, if you think about even just quantum reality, the quantum universes are infinite. So the spiritual world encompasses all of that. So the spiritual world is big enough to house everybody. It is big enough for everyone. So that's my message for the day. Do not ever let anybody tell you that your connection to the demonic divine is wrong, especially if you're getting amazing results and having amazing experiences. Don't let people knock you down. Go with your results. If you are having problems connecting and you want to learn and you need help, that's different. But if you are just going along your merry way, you're connecting, you're having experiences, everything's great, you're manifesting, don't let anybody else tell you that what you're doing is wrong. Shut them out. You don't need that in your life. They can go over here. Go. And remember, you are amazing and you are incredibly psychic, incredibly gifted, and your connection with the demonic divine is unique to you. Nourish it and let it grow. And thank you so much for watching. If you guys like our videos, please like and subscribe. It does help our channel to grow. We just recently hit 20,000 and we are on the way to 30,000. And we've got so much new content coming for you, so much exciting stuff. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please drop them below in the comment section. I do read the comment section. And maybe one of your questions will be featured in an upcoming video. Until next time, guys, though, I hope you have an amazing week. Bye!